This has been home forever. Grandfather bought the farm as a sitting tenant, and we built those stables 15 years ago as purpose-built stables. But luckily, like, if we didn't have the farm, then we wouldn't have been training where we are now. We still farm, you know, we've got 480 head of beef. The milking just took up a long time, and horses are a priority business now. So this through here is all the original farm. We've got 3 gallops, so this one's a 5.5 furlong wood chip gallop, and if we didn't have this hill on the farm, then we'd have probably not got into training horses. How do we do it? We go out in 2 halves in first lot, so there'll be 2 gangs of about a dozen. You never quite know how fit they are. They've done their 12 weeks work and they've done everything that we're asking them, but until you run them, you never quite know. Well, Dad put the gallop in, he put it in 25 years ago. He's not retired at all, he'll be up here any second. He doesn't want to deal with the phone ringing constantly with owners, press and all that. Here he is, look. He knows when there's cameras around, he's always about.
Mother's off out shopping, look.
But he's still very much part of the business and the training side of it, and he can just pick and choose now.
Well, we always used to box him away. In the summer, we decided one day we'll put a gallop in. So we won't worry about the planning, we'll do that afterwards. So we put it in. In a week we had a contractor in, levelled it.
If we didn't have the hill, then we wouldn't have done it. We were boxing, we were hacking to our uncle's field, which is a steep hill. I was 16, I was going to Paul Nicholls and he had the steep hill, and it was just, you can't get horses fit on the flat.
No, if we didn't have this hill, we wouldn't be doing horses now, I don't think. This makes the whole job easy because all the boys and girls can hold them, and nothing ever goes at the top, so that's a plus. Gets horses fit. We tried training horses on the other gallop, but we're back on this one all the time. This gets horses fit.
This is a work morning. Tuesday morning is a work morning, so I just want to see where they are. He can do a 5-timer with Scarface, okay? So 2 nice half at the 3/4, then come back down and do 2 half bases, and just see how fit he is, Rich.
Hammer's a bit heavy.
It's working well. I'm going to run that in a listed novice hurdle at Kempton. No, walk in the park this side, Dylan's double. Lovely big horse he is. Goes well.
He's doing bloody well. There's a lot of things to remember when you're training racehorses. All day long, and there are staffing issues. Selling and buying, big thing for us is buying and selling horses.
We buy them ourselves, you know, because we like them, like the pedigrees, like the physicals, and then have them for sale, so that whenever if anybody turns up and wants a horse, we've got a horse for sale. All bought to be chasers, basically. When you buy a 3-year-old that's never been sat on, we try and buy what you think might be a Gold Cup winner in the future. Yeah, this front horse is coming in, naming lights. He was a 100 grand store, might have been just over. We had him for 8 months before we sold him. Just sit with that, Mickey, all right? Just one swinging piece up over and then come back and canter next time. Now you can do actually a nice half pace. You sit with often overlooked. You two can do 2 half paces, right? Because he's in on Saturday, I don't want to rattle his shins. Right then, let's go have some coffee. He's just got to do one more, we don't need to do that. Come on, dogs.